Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are on the season finale of season 3 of Breaking Bad, and it's been really good, but I am on edge after the end of the last episode with Walt, Jesse, and the two dealers that they took out that work for the dark horse of the season, Mr. Gus Fring. I'm also nervous because this one is titled Full Measure. The last one was titled Half Measure, and we kind of got a lesson in what the difference in the two would be. So I don't know how the season's gonna end. I do know that I'm super excited to watch it with you guys. If you want to help me out before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell so you never miss out on watching some good shows together. And if you want the full link to watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. Always say it's super cool for Breaking Bad because you get a full season drop at once. For now, let's do it. For now, let's dive into the season finale of season 3 of Breaking Bad. Let's go. Is this Walt and Skyler's home? What? This is Walt and Skyler's home.
Hey, I hope we're not too late.
Oh, we're going back in time. Look at that hair, Walt. You still look like Hal.
India Laboratories, huh?
Yeah.
I hear some
This is
pretty
a completely
fascinating
different
stuff goes
man.
on out there.
Oh, well, you know.
Working on anything you can talk about? Picturing giant space laser.
Do would bore you senseless. Base lasers? Now that sounds cool. Bring it up our next staff.
Just remember I get a cut.
What's the deal?
So this is it.
That's crazy how they make it. He looks so young. That's crazy.
Look, how about I give y'all some privacy? Go out to the car, make a few calls, and...
He looks just like the dad from Malcolm Middle in this one, and that was how many years ago when that show was out?
He's actually a nice guy. He doesn't push. As you can see, there's a going on here. It's a nice big living room. This is the dining
Area, right?
Yes. Oh, and pool.
Oh, pool is nice. Backyard could be a little bigger.
There's a breakfast bar, kind of, and
It's crazy to think like of them being back in time and how much has happened since this moment.
Only 3 bedrooms? I think we're gonna need at least 5, don't you think?
That's a big house.
5.
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm about to drop a litter?
No. Total, eventually. Study so that I could work at home and you can write.
I forgot Skyler was a writer. I completely forgot that she started off writing.
Definitely looked everywhere. Good as it gets.
Well, then let's stretch
Wow.
our price range. Truly, I mean, why buy a starter house when you have
Wow.
to move out?
Did you win the lottery and not tell me?
I'm serious. Why be cautious? Nowhere to go but up.
Interesting. And okay, so that Walt compared to the Walt we were originally introduced to in season 1 was even more ambitious. I mean, he's ambitious now, but the one in the middle where we were first introduced to him to, it's a different man. So that must have been before Walt went into teaching too, when he was still working on that business. Yikes, yeah, what is he gonna do with the car? Yo, like he plowed those guys over. What is Gus gonna do? He told them don't touch them. Walt did it. But wouldn't Walt be worth more than 2 dealers on the street to Gus? You know what else I find interesting about this show? You're not necessarily rooting for somebody. You're just watching. You'll see what happens.
Walter, you see us?
I'd like you to exit your vehicle and start walking toward us.
I'm gonna need some kind of assurance.
I assure you, I could kill you from way over
But
here.
I assure you could have been dead by now. It's like now time to answer for what he's done. Love when we get a Heisenberg hat moment. Also, can we add this is the 3rd time Walt's windshield has been broken recently.
Walter, you've been busy. You want to put your arms out to the sides for me, if you would?
It makes so much sense that this guy was a former cop. Like, the way he handles everything, he's so matter of fact. Like, the way he goes about business, you know?
You know, I haven't slept since Thursday. I was out all night cleaning up after you.
That's what I sleep. Walt.
You said no half measures. You can be so open to interpretation.
That's not what I meant.
You get your car fixed? You're gonna want to get your car fixed.
See how this goes first.
Now this is... Okay, where's... That's who I was looking for. Mr. Frang. I would not want to answer to Gus Gus.
Has your condition worsened? Your medical condition?
Not that I know of, no.
There are ringing in your ears. Are you seeing bright lights or hearing voices?
I'm quite well, thank you.
Say that you lost your mind?
No rational person would do as you have done.
He's
Explain
mad.
yourself.
Look at him.
My partner was about to get himself shot.
Some worthless junkie. You intervene and put us all at risk. Double junkie who couldn't keep the peace for 8 hours.
That's right. He couldn't because of yours. I just murdered an 11-year-old boy.
He should have let me take care of them.
Emotions got in the way.
Then again, maybe he thought it was you who gave the order.
It wasn't. I can't see him doing that.
If I ordered the murder of a child,
I would never ask you that.
This is so calm and intense at the same time, these two men.
where is Pinkman now?
I wouldn't know. A couple of time zones away at least. Beyond that, I'd only be guessing. He has enough money to last forever. You'll never find him.
I don't know, Walt.
He said, hold up, man. This is my job.
He's out of the picture. I saved his life. I owed him that. But now he and I are done.
Gus is pissed. Look at him.
We forget this ever happened. We consider this in an otherwise and fruitful
And look the
business
other way. This is a
arrangement.
hiccup. We're okay.
I prefer option B.
You'd need a new assistant.
I could get right on that.
Yeah, yeah.
This time I choose.
Wow, he took option B. I know, because Walt, he makes him too much money. Walt matters. But Walt's cutting it close. Stop pissing him off, man. That's not the one you want to, that's not the one you want to make mad. But I do love that, how much I was guessing, like second guessing Walt's character anymore at this point, and his selfishness, and how much he cares about others. I'm really glad that he showed us that Jesse mattered to him, because a lot of times he hasn't showed us that. He did it to the extent where he could have gotten himself in a lot of trouble too. Is it?
It's good to see you.
Thanks.
I liked him though.
It's good to be back.
This is
Well,
awkward though.
By all means, Gail.
Gil was a perfect assistant. There's something's different about him now. He isn't like Halo Gil anymore.
What about that rhinoceros?
No.
No. Don't you think if you called to him,
Oh.
but I bet he'd come running. Boom, 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 boom. But he'd probably knock everything over. Plus,
She looks like she could be related to him for real.
Not a nose, that's a horn. His real nose is little.
That's so sweet. Like this dangerous man with his little granddaughter.
Okay, Junebug, these are for you.
No, they're not. You're too old for balloons.
I love it. My dad was so dang tough, but for my daughters, oh my gosh, he was he was a jelly. Oh, that man. A big old teddy bear. What is he really using those balloons for? Can I say, like, he is one of my favorite characters? I know we don't get much of him for him to be a favorite, but he's interesting. What did he just do?
¿Qué piensas?
Una forma, saber.
One bullet. This is a bad man, y'all. He's so cool. And you know he moves alone. Like he's such a bad A that he doesn't even need backup.
你千万不要杀我，我不能死。
Dude, It's like when people do things that would make the normal person nervous or anxious, and like you move like super smooth, like you are unbothered. To me, it's really like right now. Look at him. He looked at that exactly where that guy was looking to know exactly where to put the gun. Wow. Wow. Not a word said. Wow.
Ask her if she's still there.
你还在吗？
She said yes, all that.
She says yes.
Driving. She good behind the wheel?
She's good driver. She has a Camry.
Why'd you shoot him?
The trucks will be here first. Strongly recommend that you return our call.
That's why he was asking so she could drive him to the hospital. But who are these men?
Gonna need her shoe.
Where'd they cross?
Laredo looks like. But like you said, it's cartel, all right.
Probing for weakness.
How did he know to show up there and help that guy?
All right, bring it down. Okay.
He has to have somebody there watching him now. Too many mistakes, Walt.
When exactly did that start?
It's new. He had a
Who replaced you?
drama with the person you replaced.
No, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
By the way, at all worried about working with me? Because whatever my shortcomings last time, I intend for things to...
You had no shortcomings, Gail.
So, if there is...
Gail, you're great.
just things to be done, how we're going to do them. Period. From here on out. So, please teach me.
Something's off about Gail. And he's like what you would think is naturally like the nicest person, so I don't know why I'm suspicious of him. Does Gail have a hookah? Yes, Gail.
Cosa dice? Non ti lamentare questa canzone.
What is he listening to? I kind of like it. And he knows the words, whatever they are. Okay, Mr. Fring.
It's good to see you.
Mr. Fring, this is...
I should have called first.
No, not at all. Please, come in.
Gail is just classy.
Oh, no. I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
It's no inconvenience.
I need to talk to you about something rather pressing. If push came to shove, how soon you might be able to take over the lab
He wants
yourself?
Gail to learn to take his
You
place.
and an assistant.
Why would push come to shove?
Ever talk to you about what?
Oh, he's gonna make it seem like because Walter's sick.
I guess I assumed it was because...
Spoken to you about his health problems?
What are you doing, guys?
He's a very private person. He's dying of cancer, is why he does which he's accomplished. They will.
But he's not dying anymore. I mean, he's doing better.
How long does he have?
That is very much the question. Every time I bring it up with him, I don't know that he's fully accepted the reality of it. And, well, not to sound cold-blooded, but I am running a business here.
I understand.
I have this. There's so much overhead that I can't afford. So, you understand my concern and my desire.
That's just so believable because he's so unassuming.
I intend to keep Walter on as long as he wants. He's physically up to it. But as he cannot tell me how long that might be.
I think he wants Gail to learn to cook so he can off Walt himself because Walt's not that sick anymore.
Oh, worst case scenario. I suppose if we had at least a few more cooks together.
He wants it soon.
Well, he is...
He's a master.
A master. There's always more for me to learn.
That disappointed Gus.
I'm thinking that if we had, say, 1 or 2 more cooks, 1 more, I guess would do it.
I believe in you, Gail. You will be ready.
He thinks he's dying. He's looking at him.
What's up?
Well, is there
Why is this man here?
a trick to purging the catalyst bed?
No, it's pretty straightforward. I'll show you when we get there.
He's so annoyed with that man watching him. babysitting him. He needs to be babysat at this point. Saul just likes to lay on the ground and answers all the time. Oh, it's
Yeah.
that thing he likes to use.
Tell him I'm in conference. Can't you see I'm in conference?
He works for Saul and Mr. Frank.
Me out with an address. Jesse Pinkman.
Jesse Pinkman in the phone book, Jesse Pinkman. Track him down, I wonder. You're still here.
I need your full attention, Saul. Jesse Pinkman, current whereabouts. Whatever the hell this is exactly.
Let me tell you something, Mikey.
Right there. Now let's both get comfortable. I'm looking for Pinkman. We both know why, don't we? My time and serves to annoy me.
There are rules to this lawyer thing. Attorney-client privilege. I mean, that's something I provide for you. If I give up Pinkman, well, then you're going to be asking. Old Saul gives him.
Saul's trying his best to talk his way out of it.
You see? So then where's the trust?
I trust the hole in the desert I'd leave you in.
Yeah, that's an argument.
Now tell me where to find him. It's the right thing.
I can't tell you, Mike. If I was to tell you, well, I
It's
just
his conscience.
I couldn't live with myself.
Scratch the conscience. As long as you don't say it.
Scratch piece of paper. I didn't write down a location, own professional use. Do not touch anything. I'm gonna leave the room.
That man just bowed up to him once. Saul rolled. He rolled. Yeah, trailer. Oh, Saul, you ain't no good. But we knew that. It's not like we're surprised or we judge you anymore. We already knew who you were.
You ever actually play laser tag? Yeah, it's good cardio. Plus you get to shoot at kids. You got your bumper cars over there down that way. Snack bars over there. New revenue stream.
Already.
Holy Christ. This constitutes good where you're from, Mike.
He did all this so they have a chance to talk.
Okay, my guy's no dummy, right? So I give us maybe 24 hours before he figures out that address goes nowhere.
Yikes. Yeah, Saul said, you got me in something that I ain't getting paid enough for. This is above and beyond his pay grade. So he did give a fake name. He didn't roll over.
How you holding up?
Good.
You? I got my old job back. At least until they kill me and Gail
He
takes
figured
over.
it out. Gail wants they're going to train Gail.
He's their boy.
How long you think you've got?
Yeah, that's obvious.
It's about the cooking process. Vague as possible, but I got that in me, listening to every word I say. Gail's fastidiousness. Once he feels confident that he knows my entire method.
What do we do?
What do we do? What's full measure this time?
You know what we do.
What do we do?
There's got to be some other way.
Gus has got way too much reach for that.
Just go to the cops. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying that at all, but for your family, the DEA would love you. Federal witness protection, that's a good deal. I'll hit the road, yo. I mean, I'll make it. We had a good run, but it's over.
Never the DEA. The cook can't stop.
It's keeping him alive.
Production cannot stop. Gus can afford to. The chemist that he's got. And I've got leverage. If it keeps you alive, too, I think I can see.
If he's the only chemist he's got. Gail!
I'm the only chemist that he's got.
Don't kill Gail. Ooh, Huck. All the other people they've killed are criminals. Gail?
Mr. White, like you said, I'm not a...
Walt's killed some people.
I can't do it.
Jesse accidentally killed people. Walt purposely has killed a couple people.
I'll do it. I'm gonna need your help. They're watching me day and night, alone with Gail, not for a moment. Hell, I don't even know where the man lives. He's not in the phone book. I can't find him on the internet. Do it in the lab. Victor's always there. But if I could just shake Victor, even an hour.
Kill Gail and buy you some time.
That I may be able to make it look like an accident.
There's got to be some other way.
It's like, it's either Gail or you.
But when it comes down to you and me versus him, I'm sorry.
It's him or them.
But it's gonna be him. The only edge that I've got. I don't know that you're in town. I need you to track him, and I'll do the rest.
This is iffy.
Look, I saved your life. Are you gonna save mine?
Wow. I didn't expect this to be where we were going. The man that he was when they were even looking at the house compared to the man he is now. Oh no.
Yeah.
Gail.
6353 Juan Tabobo.
He said he's going to try to make it look like an accident too. Walt could very easily make it look like an accident.
You there?
353 Juan Tabo, number 6. Got it.
Goodness. This is, I mean, I get that.
He's home. Anyone watching the place?
Looks pretty much wide open. When are you gonna do it?
Tonight, once it gets dark.
What other option does he have?
Don't do this, Mr. White. Please.
Like when I saw the title of the show is Breaking Bad, it didn't occur to me what the title meant. Just didn't think too deep into it. But we've literally watched him break bad. Like I always refer back to that moment where he was thinking about killing the man in the basement, was making him sandwiches, cutting the crust off, was really contemplating. He wasn't gonna kill that man until he realized the man was gonna kill him. It's a different man. Oh,
We got a problem.
They're gonna get him first.
Some kind of chemical leaking in your lab.
I'll follow you.
Come on, get in the car.
No, they're gonna. Don't get in the car. There's only like 3 minutes left of this episode, I feel like. It's so much to wrap up. Ain't nothing. No. I feel like he's walking into his death. The way everybody's just there, waiting for him.
I don't know if it's a barrel leak or what. After you. Figure out what this is, the sooner we all go home.
Please don't do this, Mike. You don't have to do this.
Yeah, unfortunately I do, Walter. Downstairs.
I'll cook for free, and there won't be any more trouble. I promise you.
Oh, he's pleading for his life.
I know I can make him understand. Please,
I can convince him, okay?
please let me talk to him. Shut up!
I can't do it.
I'll give you Jesse Pinkman. Like you said, he's the problem. He's always been. He's in town, all right? You're in Albuquerque, and I could take you to him. I'll take you right to him. What do you say?
Where is he?
He moves around, but if my phone, I'll just my phone. I'll call him. Right? Okay.
It's intense, you guys. I'm sorry. Just gonna make sure he hears every word.
Did you do it?
Mr. White?
No, I didn't do it. Now.
When he said it's gonna have to be you, he meant it's gonna have to be you who dies. He warned him. He warned him.
20-minute lead. They've got me.
Jesse, do it now! Do it! Bitch, do it!
I thought Walt was gonna give him Jesse. I did not think he was gonna do this.
Just what the hell was that? Exactly.
Because your boss is...
He said, I know where he is. Jesse's gotta go kill him first. He said, you can't kill me if Gail dies. Yes. He has leverage. He has leverage. I thought he was done for. Oh, shoot, but his leverage is that Gail dies because Jesse gets there in time. He doesn't have the best taste in music, though. He's not going to get to answer that phone call because the music is on. And Jess. Oh, Gail.
Hi. How can I help?
Yikes.
I have money.
It's time for Jesse to do it for Walt.
I got a lot of money.
Oh, Gail. I'm so sad.
Don't do this. You don't have to do this.
Jesse knows this man is innocent. And he's like, he has to do it. Did he do it? Yeah! They ended the season like not telling us. I mean, like, if I was watching this real time while the seasons was being released, I'd be so flippin' upset. I'd be so mad because Jesse moved the gun over. We don't know if he shot Gail or not. We love Gail, but we don't. But if Gail doesn't get got, then Walt goes. And I know he's not like the best person in the world on the show, but he's like the main character of the show. So, geez Louise. Like I said, if I was watching this real time, I'd be so mad that I had to wait however many months. I don't know how many months you guys had to wait. Normally it's like a year, right? Between seasons. If I had to wait that long and not know that I can just go click on episode 3 with you guys and watch it really soon. Because I feel like that right now. I feel like what happened, and I know I can't go right into the next episode, but at least I don't have to wait a year. I mean, at least it's just going to be a couple of days, maybe a day for me. because now I have to know. This season was so good, but to end on a cliffhanger, I'm like one of those people who likes things to be wrapped up neat and nice in little packages. That's not how season 3 ended, but season 3 was such a great one. It was like a slow simmer into this all these big moments. That's what's so great about this show. Thank you guys so much for being here. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I for sure thought Ralt was rolling over on Jesse. For him to use that opportunity to make the phone call and be like, to think fast enough to know like what, there's another one last ditch effort. There's one more way. Like Walt never gives up. His brain is always working to find a way and to get something done, to get something fixed. And in that moment, because he's so great at thinking under pressure, I'm not. So I appreciate that. In that moment, he knew. If I call Jesse, Jesse can go and kill them and they can't kill me because I'm the only one who can cook it. He's brilliant, but does it work? We'll see in season 4. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so into this series. I'm glad you guys are too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your post notification bell. If you want the full link to watch along, link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go out in this big, beautiful world. Let's spread some light. Let's spread some love. And if we can, let's make somebody smile. Bye, you guys.